Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Art Games. Today we will be continuing with the Road to Deity series, and of course, right now we are playing as Brazil and a bit tired. I believe that we want to do a bit of a a military build-up. Because of that, we saw last time when they put the score of the guys with the biggest sticks. If we can show something similar. Soldiers, we are 7th, and we have a quarter. No, a bit, a bit more, a bit more than a quarter, maybe a third of the soldiers that number 1 has, and that is not acceptable. So we want bigger sticks, basically. A golden age dawns. So the thing is, I should probably just buy these, since I don't want to spend valuable production and turns on... I don't want to spend my valuable turns on producing military units when I should be producing wonders. But we have a second unit, which is good, obviously. Trapping, that's very useful. Ooh, we should probably try to see if we can export some of our incense. Oh, I guess we already traded incense with you. Okay, we need more. We need to access our incense better, because obviously we have a lot here, but we don't have it all, like, improved. Oh, no, never mind. We can build a... Oh, we need bronze working. Okay, we need bronze working to get the diamonds to prevent us from falling into unhappiness. And right now it's Carnival, of course, giving us plus 100% great people production. And tourism, but that's not really important right now. And you can start producing a mine. National epic, that's very important. Ooh, we have iron in Sao Paulo. Oh, but improving the iron would mean sacrificing the farm, which means that Sao Paulo would have almost no food left. So that's... I think we have to do that because we need iron. But then we can build something here. How far are we away from buying a fishing boat here? Workboats cost 240? Okay, in that case we'll just produce it after having built the settler to get these pearls. One free social policy. And we will finish liberty, meritocracy, which gives us a free great person, and for that I believe we have to go with a great artist in the city of Rio de Janeiro, and you will produce a great work, which gives us tourism, and that's how you basically win the game. Portrait of Nasser al-Din Shah Qajar. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong like 7 different ways. Woo! 2 workers appear near the city. Thank you. That would be very much appreciated. Ooh. I should probably get Rio de Janeiro off its production focus. Simply so it starts growing again, which is also very important because you need lots of population to keep up. Otherwise you'll fall behind with production eventually. The wheel. Choose research. Construction, probably, to construct stuff. And we have a settler. The question is, where do we put it? There's an argument to be made to put it here, but that would make it pretty vulnerable from... Is this Siam? That does not look like Siam. Is that Korea? Hang on, who have we met? Haile Selassie. This must be Haile Selassie, so that pretty much puts this city in the middle. Screw it, that just means we have to protect it. But we can go with aesthetics right now, giving us extra production for, you can produce a workload, giving us extra production for great scientists, great, the three great culture guys. You need to go over there. Great artists, great musicians, and then the third one. Who was the third one again? Rankamang entered the medieval era. Alright, we need to produce... Actually, we want that incense more. We can wait with the other ones. A shrine, probably. Shrines are important. Construction. You can construct a plantation. Iron working. Brasilia. Build a monument. Brasilia is probably going to remain contentious for the rest of the game. Sure. Like, Sao Paulo is starving? How? Yeah, we need to expand to these tiles. And we get 2 free workers. And of course worker productions, worker speed is now increased. We need one of these food tiles and we need someone to start improving it. So I think you can start doing that. You can start constructing a road. Rio de Janeiro can... Terracotta army is very strong. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, we need that because we're going to be expanding a lot of luxuries, a lot of great people this turn. This game. Apparently, speaking is hard right now. You can build a road to Sao Paulo. And after that, we need a road to Brasilia. And probably some soldiers in Brasilia. But that's the problem. There's so much important stuff to build that I'm kind of struggling to find the time to actually build soldiers. Riders Guilds. Riders Guild is pretty important. Oh no, that's a national wonder. We don't want to do that in a secondary city. Instead, I'm thinking lighthouse. But no, let's go with a warrior. And of course, we are working on iron working, so that is going to turn. So we're going to be able to turn that into a swordsman pretty soon. After this farm is done, then we can improve this town. Yes, let us work together. You can solve happiness. Sao Paulo, a granary or granary. Because Sao Paulo needs to grow. I think we should probably put our military in Brasilia for as much as possible. You need to improve this iron. Allows you to build swordsmen. Swordsmen. And of course swordsmen are very powerful for this era. And they also counter spearmen, which are like the equivalent of the classical era in this game. Your armies in this are going to consist of composite bowmen, spearmen, and if you're lucky, some swordsmen and horsemen. And swordsmen perform alright against all of them. In fact, are just superior to spearmen. Composite bowmen can certainly give them trouble, but if the swordsman can get close, then they're done. 50% of excess happiness added each turn to the amount of culture. That maybe, yeah, our happiness situation isn't great at the moment. Yes, we want that instead. That gives us the more immediate advantages. You can probably go to Brasilia and improve the citrus. You can improve this. And after that we will need a road to Brasilia. Shouldn't you turn into a swordsman rider? Fine. Yeah, we'll build you as a warrior, then upgrade you to a swordsman. Yes, that does look like some sort of military build-up, but I have mistaken those before. Let's go with a Riders Guild now, and you a mine. Let's go over there, upgrade to a swordsman, and you need to build a lighthouse. Brasilia needs to be a strong city, probably walls after the monuments. Seum completed the Great Lighthouse. Good to know. Those are lighthouses but better, basically. No, they have a lot more advantages. If you want to wrest control of the seas, build a Great Lighthouse. Do we want a granary now or walls? I feel like a granary is better along... No, that's a military build-up. Archers, warriors. Nope, we need an currency probably. But we need an army, we need military units, we need walls. We are going to build a lot of walls and we are probably going to pay for it ourselves. Because if you want something, you're the one that's supposed to pay for it. You can build another mine, which will improve Salvador a lot. Brasilia is also growing pretty fast. But there isn't a lot of production here. Yeah, there's only food, which means it'll grow fast, but it's not going to actually do a lot in terms of, like, producing stuff. At least in the short term. Sao Paulo. I want you to build a lighthouse. Or do we want to start working on trade routes? There's an argument to be made for both. Let's go with a lighthouse first, because I want my cities to be strong and developed. No, that's a terrible deal. I am willing to do this in exchange for sugar though. A great scientist has been born in the Rio de Janeiro. That's the wrong great person, but it's okay. Great person, folks, if we do that, then yeah, the Riders Guild gets filled, which do we want it on great person focus? Probably yes. We want... Let's rush tech. Engineering. Rio de Janeiro. How about you start working on a temple? And you can start building a road to Brasilia. The road to Brasilia, who doesn't know it? And we can buy a composite bowman to add to Brasilia's defense. Yeah, that's also a build-up. Either they're both independently planning on attacking me or they're working together. In the former case, I'm pretty confident we can defend it. In the latter, that's a problem. Choose research. Civil service, that will upgrade our spearman to pikeman, which is a pretty big upgrade. Let's build a farm here. On the other hand, metal casting is also very important because you want to get workshops up and running as soon as possible. Oh no, there's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. You need to just build a road over to over there. Hanoi longs for culture. Well, I can certainly provide that. I don't have a lot of things, but I am very cultured. I'm kind of the opposite of the United States. The United States has a lot of things, but their culture is absolutely awful. And I have very great culture, but horrible everything else. We probably want to build a hill here. Salvador. Let's go with an amphitheater. Amphitheater. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Yeah, we're producing great riders very quickly, which is very important because great riders are extremely good. A farm. Yeah, we probably want to, I hope that it will make a left turn now because of course this road is our supply line as well if we get attacked, and you want your supply lines preferably not right next to the enemy where they can shoot them. Open borders, sure. Let us work together. Everyone's being nice to me. Adopt policy. 50% of access happiness added each turn to the amount of culture that may be spent on social policy. You see, now that's very good, because now our happiness is very high. Ooh, flourishing of the art. For that we need a wonder in every city needs to have a wonder for it to work in that city. So we probably want to try to build the Colossus in Salvador. Let's put you on production focus and just hope that we'll be able to do it. That way Salvador can also be a trade city. Chichen Itza, that's very important because our civilization relies on golden ages. But why can't we build it? Someone else must have already gotten it. Well, guilds, Machu Picchu. National epic in Rio de Janeiro. Very important as well. It's very epic, or so they tell me. Yes, please do. Losing grasp on Antananarivo, but I don't really care about that. A great rider. Create great work. We want as many great works as humanly possible. Because great works provide us with tourism, and tourism wins a culture victory. Our cities are being converted to the wrong religion. I'm trying to develop my own here. Well, let's just hope we can get it. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to have to end this episode. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you wish to follow Road to Deity. And if you have any questions or advice, I would be happy to respond to that in the comment section. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.